Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the very first episode of the Dope Podcast. I am one of your homies, Edgar, joined today with our friends Slunk, Percival, and Dwayne. What is up, everyone? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Huh?
Hey, first time we actually sit down together after the pandemic and chill.
You guys are real. You guys are real people.
I know.
Look at
this. I can
do this.
touching you.
It's real.
You know, it's funny because like the last time we were together, we did that one chip challenge.
Oh god.
We were like, "This is what we do now." And
I was like, "Don't touch me."
Dwayne wants to do round two.
Very little touching during the one chip challenge.
It was very much suffering.
Lots of suffering.
But it was more suffering
touching.
after. Like it burned
the day
at the
after
time,
was probably the worst.
but
Yeah, classic video. Go check it out, please, on our YouTube.
good times for some. Not for all.
Yeah, we're good. I mean, I'm glad to be back in person. I think this is actually, so there's a lot of changes going on, right? This isn't just like our first podcast back, but this is our first podcast with video. I mean, we haven't, ever since we did our like name change, we decided to rebrand. If you guys been following us, you know us as formerly as Getting Belligerent.
We're like Prince now.
Formerly
known
I
as-
get it. I get it. Why he
Belligerent.
just changed his name to the sign? Like it makes perfect sense now. Like I feel special, if you will.
Yeah, it's
Unique.
and I think it's cool because it's a whole new thing to do. I don't know if you guys heard our reasons for it, but we'll explain it in a video later.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah, but we really wanted.
You know why?
We really wanted to get back to podcasting. That was like where we started in 2014, and it's kind of what we've been really wanting to get back to and have fun with again. So.
And it's not just that; it's a different vibe. It's more like personal, and like it feels when we were around each other, we talk more shit to each other.
I'm not interrupting every. Oh, wait, you go. Okay, you
Yeah.
go. Okay, you go.
Like right now, exactly. I'm like, all right, I'll wait. Duck, right, let's go.
Yeah, you can look at somebody and be like, "Hey, I'm about to talk right."
Watch this shit, guys.
Shut up.
I'm gonna talk.
I mean-
or I can poke Percy.
You dick.
Okay.
I was this close to accepting the world as it was in COVID. Like I was just like, all right, we're all computer
The norm?
screens. We're all,
This is now the world.
Really?
we're all computer screens now. Yeah, this is like the way it's gonna be.
We're all
from now
just
on.
zeros and ones now.
Yeah.
We're in the Matrix. Oh my god, we lived in the Matrix. We were in our pods.
Yeah.
I will say this though. When we did it well. Like I saw some other stuff, just like watching it like on regular TV. Like, oh man, yeah, how can you guys be so bad and have professional people setting everything? And Slunk did a great job, fucking set everything up for online. Like, he made everything work really well.
I'll take the praise.
Yeah, look at the way the lights hit him, you can tell that he does.
Yeah.
Slunk
does
had
good
fucking
shit.
some technical wizardry, and he was just being a magician out there. He was like, "Watch this shit, guys."
The best part would be like, do this. So like, okay, click. Oh my god, it looks better. Like, yeah, just do that. Or be like, set your settings to this. Okay, boom, fucking work perfectly. I'm like, fuck, all right, damn.
I don't know what magic you put
I
on
don't
my
know.
computer, but the
The witchcraft worked.
Yeah.
I got obsessed. To put it simply, I got obsessed, and honestly, it was leading up to this kind of moment, like where we would all be back in person. We would be prepared to like do new content in a more interactive way, and it was all just building up to this fucking
Dude.
just
For today, Slunk spent like 3 hours setting this up. He's like just pulling out cables, set up a mic, put up a camera, put up a light, put another cable, put another power outlet. All right, there's a laptop. All right, here's another screen. Here's 2 more cameras. Like, all right, Slunk, all right.
I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad. I'm like, can we help? He's like, nope.
Because
Because
I do this myself.
because you're gonna fuck it up somehow. Like, all right, sorry, all right,
It's like,
cool.
you don't know the equipment. Get the fuck out.
Like, can I help? Give me a beer. Here's the beer. Here you go.
You did help.
Just get out of my way.
yeah.
That's all he needs.
What-
Connect this cable and that's it.
What was that? Was it a Half Baked where that like the guy the gearhead pothead who was like, just give me a tennis ball, a corkscrew, and a pipe wrench. Yeah, like it's just working on it.
I made bongs from less.
Yeah.
We don't have a snorkeler.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I've been up to and
So yeah, we are now Day One Patch Entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
Dope for short. This is the Dope Podcast. I feel like that's appropriate to say now.
Yeah.
All the time.
All
We
the
should
time.
Always be saying that we are dope.
We are Dope.
Yeah, dope.
We are
24/7.
officially Day One Patch Entertainment.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, now it's time to reignites the stuff that we were doing before and
It's time to feed the people.
feed the people, feed them,
Yeah.
feed them.
We
We're
want to
hungry.
feed you guys some good content, in-person content. We're gonna go back to doing our YouTube stuff, but I mean, you know, besides that, it's been a crazy year. I mean, I think a lot has changed. I for one, I got engaged. It was like,
Golf clap, golf clap.
yeah, thank you. You know, it's crazy. I mean, it's just kind of crazy how we went in and then came out. Like we just went into like this.
Completely new people, most of us.
What is that called? Like that box you go into, and then you come. It's like like it's a coding thing, right? Where you're like you put input, but like you're not supposed to know what happens there, and then you get output.
Pandora's box.
No, there's like a fucking term for. I'm fucking sorry. Sorry to all the
Just
devs out
make
there.
something else and we'll figure it
It
out.
is-
right
yeah.
now, what would you call
The black box, I think.
Yeah, the black box.
Black
Yeah.
box testing. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's kind of like it was. It was just like we don't know what's gonna come in when it comes out.
We just spit a lot of things out and it just regurgitates into something special, you know?
You baby bird it into people. Be like, "Here you
Baby
go."
birthday here. We'll chew up this stuff for you guys.
So let's go around the table. What's one thing you've taken as far as change, like that you've accepted or changed about yourself?
About the new world or about me?
Well, either or. There's no
About
wrong.
me, I realized how much I feed off of other people's energy. As like
Ah.
when we were doing all the podcast stuff and all the gaming stuff, it's fun, but it's not the same, right?
Yeah.
It's not me being here and talking shit to Percy and to his face. It's I need to be here to feel
It's not quite
The
the same.
anger
The
from
anger-
me.
the anger
The
that he
fucking
gets.
just hit you.
See his
fucking
reaction, that those little,
Yeah,
that little,
it's
the little twitch he
instantaneous.
has when
It's
you,
not me looking at the camera going, oh,
when you're like,
oh.
I beat you in King of Fighters.
Okay.
He's excited. He's
I'm a
excited now.
champion still.
Le champion.
That was a cheap shot. Hello, come on. I'm trying here.
I'm trying to
Just like
attack
you try in life, but okay. Continuing.
But here's like, what do you feel what you came out of this?
That's what you get.
I mean, yeah, definitely that. I would say the energy off of people, but the positive change, like it wasn't all negative. It was kind of gave me, like space to breathe and sort of try new things and try to like solve new problems that would like roll into the future. You know, like it would be stuff that would be useful to us after the pandemic. I wasn't just thinking like things are gonna go back to how they were. I was thinking people are gonna realize like things are different now. That's okay, and let's embrace this like new cool shit. You know?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people did that. I mean, like everybody's on Zoom. Everybody's like doing stuff remotely, connecting with people when they can't be there, and instead of just like sitting at home and not being there.
Yeah.
You know, like. Yeah, for instance, like I was doing all this like live streaming stuff, right? And like, so I have like fucking all these fucking cameras over there. Hi guys. From camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. There we go.
Give me camera 2.
We got
Give me
tech.
camera 2 right now.
We
That's
We
right.
got, we got the tech. If you're ever questioning, we got it.
And it was just like connecting people to like events that they couldn't be to, like weddings and stuff. That was like this isn't temporary. This is it.
This is just
This is
how
it.
things are gonna be. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a,
right.
it's a new.
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 Got new.
And then obviously like discovering the love of my life and
Oh, you already know
Nothing better
this.
than that.
We're here.
Yeah.
yeah.
We've always been here.
What about you, Mr. Parsi?
So first off, at least being able to, like the online thing before was always like whatever, and then seeing how you set everything up, like wow, you could really make this viable. Like, and then like one thing that I noticed, like the shit Slunk put out, like was better than most of the professionals out there because they were just clueless of all this. But on a different note, like I really got into like making meat. Like I smoked meat. I became really good at barbecuing, and I was like, because I'm like I wasn't going out anymore. And before, I'd go eat at different restaurants, and I see first off I saved so much money because I would go out like 2 to 3 times a week. Buffalo Wild Wings, fucking Yard House, to the bar,
Back to
whatever.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Back to
Buffalo
Yard House. Back to
Wild
Buffalo Wild
Wings.
Wings. Back to Yard House.
and I would spend so much money, and then realizing like I could make this shit at home. It takes longer. takes longer, but
Yeah.
it tastes better.
But you like it that way. You
I
like,
and
you
then
the
now like
process.
I love fucking barbecuing. Like I love making food, and I love like that. That's one thing that I was really excited about once this was over was I could have you guys over now. Like and I want to make food for you guys. Like I want you guys to have the pulled pork. I've been actually got really good at making ribs. I'm not good at brisket yet. I will be. But others like I really like cooking and shit like that. I'm like, wow, this is fun. Like little things like that. That's really fun. Like I'm really good at fucking.
Still waiting
barbecuing.
for your cooking stream. God damn it! It's gonna happen, Percy. We're gonna force
Here's
it
the
on you.
thing, though. I don't know. I don't think
We're
people
gonna
will want to
force it.
see.
They
Well, I mean, like
do.
I'm just sitting here,
See,
like,
that's
well,
stop thinking.
this is hour
Yeah.
one
Let
of
me
the
tell
next
you,
10
thinking is
hours.
Thinking is over. We don't do that anymore.
Look, all you do is get the camera set up over your grill.
I was saying, Slug, is there a way I can have
Get
a
your
camera
Percy jams going.
inside the actual smoker?
No,
That'd be
dude,
fucking
you're
cool.
gonna have
right?
your
Inside the
phone?
smoker.
So yes,
No,
that's
man,
one
nobody
camera-
wants me cook. What?
That's the both thing about fucking
It's
smoking
a small.
meat.
It's the mini camera.
Yes,
Inside the grill?
have one
Yeah.
there.
No. I'm
Well,
against
look.
that. I'm not watching me cook.
Well, I'm watching Percy talk about things,
I want to watch. I want to watch Percy cook meat.
but not me cook.
Not me cook. I want to watch that. Oh, it's at 130 degrees right now.
Anyways,
I don't want all that.
That's one of the things like I think I've got really good at. It's just making barbecue.
Okay.
Barbecue.
That's fantastic.
Upcoming stream.
Yeah.
Calling it right now. Forcing
Yeah.
on him.
I'm making notes. A lot of it, honestly, pandemic-wise, there's a lot of self-discovery and appreciation for the talent I'm surrounded with, which is you guys.
Not.
Fantastic. Just look at you
Yeah.
guys blush a
I don't
little
know if
bit.
you could-
Glistening.
Take that
You
in.
know
That's,
what? I don't know if you can see the blush.
that's
Have
likely the only compliment you'll get the rest of the year. No, but
It's a short
seriously,
year.
I'm glad I recorded
It's a
it.
Fucking
save
play
it,
that shit on
save
loop.
it, post it. Do what you need to do to make it live, because I won't save it again. But no, seriously, like you guys have been like I've been mostly impressed by like you guys' ingenuity and resolve throughout this process and keeping things going. Other stuff, my side stuff, whatever. Development of self is its own thing. Everyone's kind of doing that. That's kind of like the fad now. It's like, oh, self-love, self-growth, all that.
I love that it's a fad.
Yeah.
Not a
Taking care
fan,
of
a
yourself.
fan.
Taking
fine.
care of yourself, such a fucking fad. Who the fuck takes care of
Appreciating
themselves?
yourself, loving yourself, understanding who you are, all
Yeah.
that shit. Like it's temporary. Eventually, you're just gonna get back to work.
Once you go back to Taco Bell for one time, fuck all that self-discovery shit.
I've been taking care of myself, but today I'm gonna go eat at Taco Bell.
Crush
Like, that's what
yourself.
it is. Like eventually, it's just gonna like shit's gonna kind of revert. So, like there's like a spectrum. It's like we kind of move towards this whole like me thing, and now it's gonna go back to like
It's positive affirmations and
Yeah.
oh, look at all this positivity coming out from the
Yeah.
things they
It's-
do and gonna be fuck that, I'm gonna get a beer. Like,
yeah, it's great. And at some point, we're just gonna be like, okay, now let's get back to what we were trying to do before. We had to go through that process. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I got out of this, like appreciation for those around me and I guess growth within.
That's actually a really great point. Like, as much as we got connected to people through the internet, it did really make you appreciate. It slowed down things it slowed things down, and it allowed people to like
Sit there and look and analyze and be like, okay,
what's important.
what's important?
Yeah. Like, think about all the bullshit we were doing up until the pandemic.
Yeah.
It just fucking just.
What were you wasting time with? What were you not appreciating? What were you not even seeing?
Yeah,
you
like,
know?
oh, look at that that mud pile over there. I'm gonna go get stuck in that for a while and just trim my tires. 'cause I'm a fucking moron.
We're not doing that anymore.
Yeah, we're not
We're
doing
not.
that.
Absolutely not. We got chains on them tires. We're just going through. It. You know?
Yeah.
But that was it for me for the most part. I mean, it's still kind of ongoing process. But
never ends, Dwayne.
honestly,
Never ends.
I've been hyping you guys up to everyone that's talked to me, which is not a lot of people. But I've still been doing it.
Those 2-3 people,
2 or 3 people, yeah.
Gonna
You
be
guys
there.
know, like
They are on board.
Those are
these are the guys.
people.
These are the magic men. Like me, I'm just here because I say shit sometimes.
Well, I do want to take a second to appreciate how far we've gone. I mean, we've been doing this since 2014. Fucking dogs. We've been doing this since 2014.
Dog's a shitting. He's trapping his own way.
That's how dogs
Appreciate
bark.
you.
Got it.
It's a fan. What's up?
And we like literally started with just one microphone and 4 drunk idiots. And we want to give a shout out to Ronaldo, who was part of that group. Thank you for being a big part of that. And now we're here, and we want to keep growing. We didn't want to stop. It wasn't like the pandemic was we did stop doing stuff in person. We started doing stuff on Twitch, obviously, but it was the same energy. Like, it's just us. We want to make sure that what we do in Day One Patch is going to be like positive, fun, sometimes self-deprecating.
Next level.
Like next level fun entertainment.
If I'm not making fun of myself, who am I making fun of?
Yeah.
I can only hate on Percy so much.
There's no alphas here. We're all betas.
I want to be like Shohei Ohtani, who doesn't do batting practice. I found out today.
Shut
Are you
up.
Does not do batting practice.
Shut up. Dude is a machine.
He's a monster.
He's just wasting energy.
Shout out
on
to
batting
Shohei.
practice.
Shout out to Shohei.
Big time fan.
Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth.
I am.
No, he's a fan of us.
Yeah.
I need Ohtani to start drinking whiskey and smoking cigars. He needs to be the real Babe Ruth. Like, I don't want this like bullshit like
This fake boy
artificial one. Yeah, everybody's calling him Babe Ruth. I'm like,
No, you have to fucking
You need
drink, smoke, and get with some hookers.
and be like a little racist.
I
Like,
bet-
just a
just a
little
little
bit.
I bet
Just
he's
enough
never
to talk
done any
with
of that. I bet he doesn't drink, smoke, or do hookers.
Dude, have you seen that picture of him with his arms out? Like, he's got like a short sleeve shirt on. His fucking got
I see him all the time.
his guns.
I saw him last Saturday.
It's
He
amazing.
doesn't do batting
He's a
practice.
beast.
Yeah, and now I can't wait for him to be a Dodger in his
Later
retiring
years.
years. Yeah, looking forward
When
to
the
that.
Angels drop him and be like, hey, come here, buddy.
Oh,
I got you.
Yeah.
They'll move on to their next gimmick. Fucking Angels.
They have,
Shout out the Angels.
like, on paper, a good team, and they just suck.
They
Like-
don't suck. They're 500 team, right? And all you need is a good run in baseball. All you need is a good run
That's true. That's
to get into the playoffs. And
But
they
were
don't even have their best player
terrible
right
in the
now.
beginning. Trout's out, right?
Right? No Trout. They're a 500 team,
But-
and then Shohei is having a career, an epic year.
The thing is, before that, they had Trout, they had Otani,
Well, he was
and
feeling his way
was
into
it
the game.
Rendon too?
Rendon, yeah.
They have 3 fucking epic batters,
Yeah.
and they were failing.
They're terrible. They still have terrible pitching. That's not.
That's so sad. Like,
It's,
'cause they have these 3 amazing players, and just they're pitching
see.
shit. So good luck.
if they put up 10 runs a game when Trout comes back, it won't matter.
Yes, it will when your pitchers give up 11.
They're not bad. They're bad.
Baseball, huh?
I don't know how that happened.
It's-
Sorry.
So,
Sports.
I like denied all baseball for like the last 2 years. I have no idea who you guys are talking about. I saw like a John Boy video of the guy you guys are talking about checking his pants and
Shohei?
yeah.
Have you not? How do you not know?
I'm
about
not following
He doesn't
baseball,
follow
dude.
baseball anymore.
After the decline,
good
after the
reason.
depression that of the Dodger drought that I had, of
They
the,
won a
Yeah,
championship.
and they won because he stopped watching them.
Tell me,
Is that what we're
Yes.
doing here? Okay.
is that what we're doing?
No,
Okay.
no, not doing. It's fact. How many times?
So what happened was that year that I went, that they lost. I went like 25 games, and they lost like 20 of them. But Percy has something to blame on me too, but I went more than him.
No.
And I decided I'm gonna cut off baseball. I'm done with it.
And then they start winning.
They start winning, and they win a championship when I'm not following.
Interesting.
all right. So let me ask you guys. Two questions. Two things that happened near where I live. So I moved. I live near a freeway underpass. I don't know if you guys have ever lived like right next to a freeway
Never in
underpass.
my life. It's
No.
kind of weird.
It's interesting. It's like a.
Do you get
in-
vagrants?
Yes, there's an interesting thing that happens there. That, like, just it attracts events more so than cul-de-sacs, more so than intersections. It's just an interesting thing to live near an underpass, right, under a freeway. And so, the one thing that happened recently was there was a person who was passed out underneath the freeway, and they were like, I don't know if they died.
Ugh.
You didn't check on them?
Well, the cops were there, so.
Yeah,
You didn't go there
you're not gonna
yourself?
get involved.
You didn't administer CPR? What are you doing?
No, yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
Staying alive.
Oh, why are we making this joke? What's going on?
And then second, so second today, and this happened like literally on the way here when I was getting my stuff in the car to come down. There was a Tesla, like double parked, right underneath the freeway, and it was a black Tesla, no license plate in the front, as far as I could see. And I'm like loading my car up with all the equipment we need for today, and I'm just like, that's kind of weird. maybe they're just running inside real quick. I come back. I'm like literally going back and forth to my car for like 10 minutes, and and nobody's in the Tesla. So I'm thinking like, did this thing like auto drive here? Like, what's
How cool would
Think about
that
that.
be?
That's actually pretty funny.
That'd be hilarious.
Like,
if
what's
it
it
just
do-
drove there and
Yeah.
just parked under the
It's like,
tree.
I'm good. It's hot. Let me get in the shade.
Hot, let me chill out.
Yeah, it was
My CPU's, you know.
overheating.
Just chilling in the shade a little bit. My owner left me for a hot second. I'm just chilling in the shade.
Yeah, and so I don't know what it was doing under there, and eventually the cops showed up. So it was one arcade. Shit, I almost like doxed myself. It was one police officer that showed up, and then eventually it was 2-3 that showed up, and they were like checking out the car because you don't know, it's like underneath the freeway, it could be a bomb, right?
Yeah,
It could.
True.
And so they were sparing no expense in checking it out. And then I think eventually, after like 15-20 minutes, the owner came out from like down the street. Like he was around the corner.
The
He
fuck?
walked out. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, my car's under the freeway pass."
Yeah, and he's like talking to the officers, and I was just thinking like, I wonder how much trouble he's in.
None.
None.
Tesla's in trouble. Their stock went down. I can tell you right now. It's down. I don't know that. Speculating.
It was just weird, like just like stuff like that happens. It's a very eventful area to live in.
Maybe a ticket, but like.
But do you call the cops immediately every time you see something?
An
No.
empty car under. I don't call the cops
No, there's so much shit goes around here in this neighborhood. Like,
at
no,
all.
No.
no, because nothing's gonna happen. Like, there's
Passed
so
out
much-
person across the street.
No,
Nah, I keep driving or whatever.
It
I'm
has to
doing.
be someone I know or a
Yeah.
neighbor I've seen at one point.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. My
Yeah,
neighbor is
because-
like crawling on the floor covered in blood. I'm like, oh shit.
yeah,
Oh my
that's
gosh.
different. But
Hey,
if it's just a person
someone's
passed
gotta help
out,
you.
Yeah. Dwayne. If they know my name, fuck yeah, I got it.
yeah. But honestly, if it's just someone passed out,
it's-
like, nah, they just passed out. They'll wake up in the morning. They're fine.
I see it all the
They'll
time.
figure it out.
Is that bad? Are we terrible?
Well, no, because I see it so often. Because unfortunately, there's a
Jaded.
lot of homeless. Where I'm just like, well,
a few
and-
months.
yeah, you're like, well, like next morning they're fine. Like it's just they're either
Yeah.
on the bender or they just passed out for some reason. And like, all right,
One time I was doing one of my rides. I was going down the street. I was on the sidewalk, and it was hot. It was last year, summer, and it was fucking hot as shit. And I was turning the corner, and I was passing this tree, and I don't know. I didn't see the person, the way the tree was angled. I don't know. There was a guy laying on the sidewalk. Passed the fuck out. Gone. And I swerved, and I crashed my bike, and fucked up my bike. That's great.
and you smacked them with the bike.
No, he was,
asshole.
it was hot as shit, and I was like, I get it, you're laying under a tree, like you're fucking hot and you're tired. But I kept going.
Okay.
I did not stop. I did not call the police. I did not check on the person because first off, I crashed, so I was sort of mad at him. So if I checked on him, I'd probably curse him out. Like, get
And
off
you
the fucking
smack
street.
him with your bike.
But I understood what he was out there for. Like, it was hot and he was getting some shade. But,
Yeah.
you know, I tend to avoid and keep moving on from things that obviously that affected me because I crashed my bike. The bike hasn't been the same since. But
Bike waddles. a
but
little
like
bit.
you know, it wasn't like I wasn't hurt. I didn't get hurt in the process. So I was like, let him do his thing. I didn't check to see if he's okay. Am I bad?
No,
No.
I'm
I feel
jaded now.
the more I
Like-
talk about it, I feel kind of guilty.
No, you should
Just
have.
don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Keep that shit suppressed and then let that shit build until you're like 65 and you're like,
And-
fuck, that
Man,
one guy,
that
dude.
time, that dude, I could have helped him. I could have helped him.
You're gonna read about that. This guy turned out to be a billionaire.
Fuck.
That was your chance. That was your
Shit. Yeah, not the first time.
chance. So, tell us how has dating been in the quarantine?
Amazing, right?
No. Dating? I can't even. Okay. Cameras?
Camera one. Call it.
I can't even get a date. Can't even get a date. That's how it's been. I can't even get a date.
Let's hear the.
Not even like I say on my profile, hey, let's go get a drink. I got everything. I pay for everything. I say it on my profile, and I feel like that's absurd that I have to say that because I'm always going to pay. I'm a gentleman. I do that. That's
You say on your profile you're gonna pay
absolutely.
for everything? Okay.
I'm like, let's go out.
Uh-huh.
It's on me.
Yeah.
It's on my profile.
Yeah.
And nothing. It's crickets out
Yo,
there.
free lunch.
It's crickets. So I'm either I'm extremely ugly.
You're not 6 foot,
Not-
dude. You're
Yeah,
not
Or
6
I'm
foot.
not 6 foot. I'm not. You're right. I'm
not-
just under.
You should start lying.
Where you at, Dwayne? What's your height at?
People ask for that a lot. It's like a whole thing on dating.
You should
dating
lie.
sites. They're
You
like,
should lie.
oh, I need a guy who's at least 5'10". I'm like, oh. That just barely fit.
No, real quick, and kind of a serious question. And I usually don't care about people's
Here,
height.
I'm open now.
But like,
there's no one.
all right,
Open book.
I'm not protecting anybody
I'm
anymore.
gonna fucking do it. I don't care.
Do it. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Leave.
All right, so asking for a guy's height, like when you ask for a girl's bust size or
Or her
What?
weight.
Wait. What?
her weight. That's
Her
a good
weight,
one.
that's
Never,
the thing.
never have I asked for a girl's
But
weight.
here's the thing: why is it not? Why is it only fair for women to be like, "Oh,
I don't
what's
know.
your height?" But a guy can be like, "Oh, what's your weight?"
I don't care. One.
We're not.
I don't care what you weigh.
You're fucking up
Wait,
the hypothetical.
You post pictures.
That's not
Here's
what
my
we're trying
rules.
to say here.
I understand what you're saying. Okay, let's go Dwayne process right now. So when I'm scrolling through all these profiles.
When you're swiping right on everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes you become a serial swiper and you're just like,
You ran out of swipes.
Wait, he paid extra
all
for
the
that.
time.
He's-
Well, the thing is, and we're
Gold
branching
membership.
out now. These dating apps, they've kind of become like mobile games where like you have limit on how much you can
microtransactions?
play. Yeah, you have to pay to play.
Pay to play, dude.
Pay to play. That's what they've become. Pay to win.
Pay to really play.
Wait,
Yeah.
but
Absolutely, it's what dating apps has become. I know you don't know yet.
Yeah,
Kind of whatever you're doing, but that's how it's become. It's like you got to pay to win. It's like, oh, you're out of swipes for today. You're like, oh, okay,
just pay the premium. What's so hard
I'm
about it?
not paying.
No.
First off, they charge out the wazoo.
Dwayne, look. That's what you have to do. Is like once you're finished for that game, you got to jump onto the other game and go on to.
Yeah, but I don't want to play too many games because then all I'm doing is playing games. But I don't want to do that. So, we've sidetracked so hard.
Yeah.
But what was the original question?
How's Tinder?
It sucks. It all sucks. It all sucks. It sucks.
What are your main ones? What are you on?
Hinge and Tinder.
Hinge and Tinder.
That's all I do.
Hinder.
Hinder.
So Hinge is like supposed to be like the good one,
Hinge
right?
is good. Got a lot of quality girls. None of them like me. Fair enough. But it's very quality, very well put together. They also have a limit on how much you can like someone, or how many people you can like per date. I guess whatever. But
You don't pay for the extra, man.
I'm not paying for this shit.
So you want the free only.
I think too highly of myself to have to pay for it at this point. We'll see. That's
this
dwindling.
point.
That's dwindling.
We'll see next
It's
week.
failing right now. So.
Give me a week or two. We'll see how I feel. I'm like, it's only $30. Ugh.
We have to pay for it out of the
For a
out
month?
of the.
$30 a month?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
We gotta pay for it
Unlimited,
out of the day one punch.
And I
No,
don't want
no, we're not gonna.
The thing is, I don't want that many dates. Like, I'm not even trying to do all that.
$30 a day.
If you want to
month?
keep continuing to support our efforts here at Day One Patch, make sure you guys hit that sub button
Yeah.
so we can send Dwayne on
get
some
Dwayne on a
dates.
date, an actual date.
Another match.
help me buy the premium so I can get a date. Because I can't get a date, which I feel is kind of absurd. I don't like to. I'm not an arrogant person, but I feel like I should be
It's
able
like,
to get a
and
date.
this is the thing, you're not trying to hook up. You're trying to date.
I'm trying to get.
And that's
I'm
the
trying to
problem.
let's go get dinner.
You're trying to find
I'll
future
buy you
wife.
drinks.
That's the
I'll buy you
problem.
some good food. I know some good spots. Let's go. Let's enjoy. I'm
And
better
that's
in
the problem.
person. I'm better in person.
Is your texting game off? Do you not know how to text?
I don't know. I text you. What do you think?
Terrible.
Yeah, we don't text
Terrible.
me how you text,
Terrible.
The people
if
out
it's
there.
anything like you text me, it's terrible.
Well, you were mean.
I like
So-
that.
I guess your perspectives aren't gonna matter in
Dwayne,
this
text me.
situation. I don't text you guys. I don't text you guys. Yeah, I don't text you guys like I text someone I'm interested in.
Maybe you should.
Thanks
Because
a
apparently
lot.
it's not working, so.
Thanks a lot for letting me know you're not interested in either of us.
Listen,
I know Dwayne Blake's hard to get. I know how he texts to me already.
Edgar probably gets the best text from me.
There you
out of
go.
everybody.
Yeah?
If I were to bet who gets the best,
Oh,
most appreciated
Edgar.
text, Edgar.
Edgar.
Yeah.
It's nothing but love when
I yell at Percy
Yeah.
for
It's
one
all,
thing.
it's all hate here.
Slunk is probably close second. I give Slunk a lot of love. I don't text a lot to you guys. So that's
No,
not
it's
much.
all. It's 100% love when it comes.
Yeah. If you're getting it,
It's like your dad sending you a Christmas card every Christmas.
Oh, you did
Once
get
a year.
cigarettes.
the way he texts me. Oh shit, what's he doing? Nothing.
Yeah. He thinks about me.
No, but dating it's been rough. I've been on like one date in this year. One real date. I've been out, but
Oh, I just wanted to establish this.
one real was like connected. We had a good connection, and then it went well, and then I had to leave that situation.
And then
And
she
then
went.
did it.
She went to Plenty of Fish, or
No, that's not what she's doing. I literally
Who
walked
goes
away.
on Plenty of Fish? Ugh.
Not anymore. Those days are over. But no, it went.
That's where it
I had
started.
one day. It went really well.
But
I almost died at the end of the date.
That's
Should I
a
do this? Should I do
problem.
this? I should do
yeah, that's a negative right there.
You want to explain yourself? I
Yeah.
almost died. What is
Yeah,
this?
what-
So I took her to dinner. We went to this really nice restaurant in Sherman Oaks.
Whoa, which one?
Chokes.
I'm not gonna say it because then everyone's gonna expect me to take them there. So I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket.
Got it.
We went to a nice restaurant. We had salmon. We had lots of some
Steak?
seafood, some wine. It was
So it was nice.
top notch. It was
legit.
Legit.
Okay.
I paid everything. She was like, "Oh my god, you paid for everything." I'm like, "Yeah, that's."
That's what it's
what I
supposed
do.
to do.
It was on my profile. It was on my profile.
Not a liar. Yeah.
She was all into it. It was good. She wanted to go to another place. We went to that other place, and she started getting really inebriated.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's the worst.
And I was driving. Cause one, we were supposed to meet, and she's like, "Hey," for whatever reason, I don't know. I ended up having to pick her up, which I should have known that was an alarm right away.
Why?
Because the plan, I don't know.
The plan changed last
The plan
minute.
changed last minute. I had to pick her up, like first meet, like. This kind of
Yeah.
That's third, fourth date. Plans changed.
right. Like, you know, if you like me, then I'll pick you up, right? And then you'll let me know where you live, kind of stuff. So whatever. But anyway, she got a little inebriated. Yeah.
You love that?
An every idiot.
She got drunk.
She got a little
I love that.
inebriated.
An every idiot.
And
Idiot.
at this second bar, and she was just talking to everybody, bringing friends over, and I'm very kind of like
I don't know. if you-
reserved. I don't know you. Let me chill. I'm gonna be over here. Don't talk to me unless you really.
Was that on your profile?
No. I should probably put that on profile.
I'm scared of people.
Don't do
No
people.
loud noises.
Don't do people. No loud noises.
I'm an introvert until I go outside, and then you have to bring the other person to me. Then I
Yeah.
like to talk to.
And it wasn't an issue. Like, there was no issues at said bar, but she got blitz, and she's like, "Come back, let's hang out, go talk to my sister." I'm like, "Your sister?" And a lot of stuff was,
sister's
yeah, right. Exactly, that was the exact response.
On first date,
Your
you're meeting
sister.
family.
Your sister, and then she told me everything about her sister going on. I was like, "This is real personal. I just met you." And then she told me about her ex who lived in the same house.
And it's over.
Right.
What's the ex?
Oh,
And
there you go.
and
And
we're
we're done.
happened. I was like, "Oh,"
Hey, I found my keys. You ready to go?
and that wasn't even the worst part, right? Like all those things, terrible things that probably would have ended it, but that wasn't the worst part in this scenario.
Yeah, you almost died. I forgot about
I almost
that.
died. Yeah, we haven't gotten to that part.
You're
That's
right.
where we started this
Completely
funny
forgot.
story.
This has gone so crazy. I forgot about that.
So I go to the place because I'm like, fuck it, like, I got nothing to do. It's fucking Friday, whatever. And we're hanging out, talking to her sister and her own everything. She told her sister, I'm not gonna spill that. I'm not gonna tell you guys what's going on, but there's stuff going on. And then she mentioned cats. And
Oh.
pets, and I'm like, that's cool. Like,
Hey.
I like animals.
Cats are terrible.
Wait,
Hey,
I'm
no,
a
no,
little-
wait, shut
I'm
the
a
fuck
little
up.
allergic.
We're almost there. We're almost there. I feel like Dwayne's getting to his point, but Slunk's gotta say it.
I got offended. I got offended.
offended.
So I like animals. I used to have cats. They're cool. But she had like 4 or 5 cats and a dog. And I'm like, okay, that's
Dog
a lot
does
of
no
dander
wrong.
in this crib. Okay. I still went in.
Still allergic to it?
Still like, with cat dander, you're either allergic or you're not. Like, it's really, like, that's how it is. Every cat has its own protein that it produces, and you're either allergic to it or you're not. And, it's different for everybody.
Oh,
Yes.
you know a lot about cats.
Right? I used to have cats, so I know a little
Slunks
bit.
are like, let me write this.
Yeah.
But I go into the place and there's a cat there. I'm like, oh, hey, kitty. She's like, hey, watch out for that one. I'm like, like why? He's like, yeah, he sprays people. I'm like, what the fuck you mean
What
he
the fuck
sprays
is
people?
spray?
It's a skunk?
I'm like, what?
Is
Like,
this
yeah.
part skunk?
He turns and he just
No,
turns
cat
around and he
spray.
just
Ah!
from his
Ah!
butt. Yeah. I was like, okay.
Nope. I'm out. Good night. Peace out. This is bullshit. Nope.
That's what I was saying to myself, but for some reason I didn't listen to myself, and I just
Trying to get laid.
relax.
It was a date, goddammit. We
First
just-
date.
We just talked about this. He's not trying to get laid.
Okay.
He's finding future wife.
Okay.
I'm trying to
But
find
if this is the first
quality
date and
in
a
my
cat
life.
sprays you,
Well, he didn't spray
Uh-huh.
me, thank God. But turns out I was allergic to like 90% of the cats in that mother. So I was like in there chatting it up with her sister, sitting on the couch, and I'm just like,
Sneezing.
my eyes are turning red. There's like, I feel like they're bleeding. My nose, I can't talk. I'm like, oh yeah,
It's fine.
Your tongue
It's
swells
fine.
up. And
It was
just-
like getting drunk without like the fun part.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
Just the awful part.
I'm like,
You're just
oh,
hungover
that's
for no
really
reason.
So it was a lot. It was several, not several hours, a couple hours of that.
Yeah.
And avoiding the cat that sprays, which was really. It turns out he was also very friendly, but he also sprays. So I was like, I don't know how to deal with you right now.
What
the fuck? What are you?
Yeah.
Dwayne, I need you to go on more dates.
I still don't understand how you almost died
That was
though.
the last
Yeah.
day.
Because of that, you almost died. All
Yeah,
the pollen, all the.
I stayed
Oh.
there for a couple of hours, and I was like,
I really
couldn't
thought it was
like-
gonna be worse. I thought the
my
cat was
face-
trying
I
to
was
stab
like
him,
this. I was
actually.
No
stretching my face.
Benadryl, no nothing.
no Benadryl. They didn't even offer me Benadryl. Like, you want some shit because you're allergic to my cats?
Nah, dag.
But I want you to stay here. Like,
I'm good. I'll survive.
I really thought it was gonna be worse.
I'm a man up.
I really,
I'll take
I really
Benadryl.
thought the cat was gonna like bust out a knife and
no,
try
I
to stab
didn't
you,
get.
like-
I didn't get sprayed, thank God. But I did. Like, I was. There was fluids coming out of my nose, and I couldn't talk. I couldn't. My eyes were
nice.
red and
It's just-
burning.
it's just the
I was scratching my
inconvenience.
face, stretching everywhere. I was like this.
That's
I don't
just
ever
the
scratch. I haven't scratched a
inconvenience.
single time since I've been here.
So, no second date?
Absolutely not. She really liked me too.
Aw, she really liked me too.
Like, I
Just to
can't.
finish it
Like, I
off.
can't come over and die. Like, I can't. That's not like.
You're not gonna die. Just
Just go out with the
Benadryl
next
and you're
two,
fine.
dude.
There's other aspects that I'm not going to reveal because I'm a gentleman for the most part.
Nope. Lies.
For the most part.
Gentlemen, for the most part, or don't want to say these things for the most
I don't want to
part?
say these things that also happened, but yeah, she didn't get a second date, and she kind of understood. She was being an asshole at the second bar we went to. She was just talking crazy and bringing people around. I was really uncomfortable, but I played it cool because I can do that.
I feel like you're the type to be down for like life of the party. Bring me to the eventfulness, but don't involve me in there.
Don't take it up here.
Yeah.
Because I'm a middle level, in terms of
Like I'll
things
go up
getting-
when you need me to go up. I'll go down when you need me to go
Yeah,
down.
but don't
I'm
take
not
me up
gonna-
here. You're like feeling up on other girls and talking to people, and I'm not.
Wait, what?
It's cool.
Things
I'm not
happen,
into
Percy.
that.
Things just happen.
Things just happen, and I was just like, "What am I doing here?"
Wait, so
I'm in my
Go
mid-30s.
back to filling up other girls.
no, get out of
We
here.
come
Pat.
across that. We came.
I just went into it. That's about all you get.
And so
Aw.
this was your one date,
This was the first date.
your only date since
Date-
like
date-
And I was like, "Let's go
day
to this
one
nice
date.
spot. I know this nice spot. Let's go here. We'll talk. We chatted. It
Oh,
was
you
all
ruined
good.
your nice spot.
She ruined it. She's the one who's like, "Let's go to another spot." I'm like,
let me
"Okay,
ask you a question that might not matter.
okay."
What was your bill at the end of the night? More or
It
less.
was like what, 130, 120.
Man, that's nothing.
Listen, I don't. I'll
130?
pay for it.
Over 100,
Over 100. Yeah.
but less than 200.
Yes. Yes. Oh no. 200. We split that. Sorry, if
I
you
need,
went
to,
that hard
I need to put this to a vote.
for a first date. Mind you.
Council over here.
yeah.
Sidebar.
Can we vote to remove? I need to pay. I'm gonna pay for the date, pay for everything from his profile, and I feel like
Yes.
I feel like
Yes.
we need to remove that.
Agreed.
I'm
I
voting
second
yes.
that.
Yes.
I
I
Yeah,
think that's the only
yay.
reason I don't. First off, I only had one.
You
one
take
date.
that shit off his
I get-
fucking
I
profile.
feel.
That shit is weird.
Yeah, why would you put
I
that?
didn't even say that. That sounds needy.
The way it's phrased, it doesn't sound that bad. I just
but
said
it-
No, the way you,
I need you to put what it says right now.
Bring that shit up right now.
That shit
I don't
is
wanna
needy
break-
as fuck.
it's like it just says like, oh, let's go out. Let's
Please,
Okay, let's go
please
out.
go
Let's
out.
go out.
No.
I'll
It sounds
take you out. Let's buy drinks.
no,
It's on me.
but that's not what it
That's
sounds.
not
It,
right. It's on me.
it sounds like, look, please go out with me. I'll pay if I have to. Just go out with me. That's what it sounds like.
pay
Do I look like a desperate guy?
And your profile, it does.
But do I look like a desperate person?
The
I
word-
know you.
What's
That's
the
not
profile
fair.
pic?
The words sound desperate.
Yes.
Dwayne.
How does the profile look? That's
It's
the
a
thing.
good profile.
Well, let's see.
I bet the pictures and everything's good. But I'm
that-
concerned about that one
I'm very
part.
particular about my pictures, so they're good. Yeah.
You got the
But if
quinceañera
you
pose and
also-
shit.
The thing is, no one takes pictures of me when I go out. Like most people, apparently, I don't know. Like it's a thing I see. Like people are like, oh, I'm at the fucking museum. Take a picture of me. I'm eating here. Take a picture of me. We're hanging out for the birthday. Like, I don't have any pictures like that. So, like, all my pictures are like...
Yeah, you gotta bust that selfie out, you know, I got the good angle.
Yeah, they suck.
Gotta get that booty shake, you know?
Yeah,
You
and
know
pop
what?
it out, pop it out.
Pop out the booty
Yeah,
pic.
fuck.
Maybe I should put a booty pic.
And you gotta put like one leg, some position.
I know,
and
it's
make
90, 45
Yeah.
degree
Skin,
angle.
a
Make
little
sure
more
you're standing...
skin, maybe?
You gotta stand across from the mirror, you know?
yeah.
Make sure you're
You
good.
gotta make it look good.
I'm asking you guys. You guys are married and shit.
Yeah, totally married.
Yeah, totally.
Do you want? Never mind.
What
Do I want? What do I want?
Never.
Photo shoot!
I was gonna ask you. Can we do some headshots?
Yeah, we can.
Give him some head.
I'll make it.
Help me.
I'll make you look like you're an up and coming Denzel.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
I'm ready for this. I just want to be
I can't wait.
Look.
Legitimately, this is the most thing I'm excited for the rest of it.
Sorry guys, we're in our first studio. We hope that with
There's still bugs.
the success of our one
Day one patch.
Day one
Just
patch.
full bugs.
entertainment
Mm-hmm.
that we'll be able to within a year move into a studio. For
We're
now,
getting there.
Yeah.
for now
Working on it.
we're in the garage.
For now, we're fixing up the garage.
We're in the
But
garage.
yeah, I'm down for photo shoot, some face shots, all that.
I
Send it out to the world. Send it to Hollywood. Send it to all the ladies who don't like me.
I just need to see those professional like quinceañera pose, you know.
I have one of those
the
from high
side.
school. It's outdated.
The
I can't
prom,
post
the
that.
prom pose.
Yeah, I have one of those. So I can't post it. My prom sucked.
Your
Yeah,
prom
yeah.
sucked.
I went alone.
You went solo dolo?
I went dolo at prom.
Then you went like a group of friends.
Yeah, I went with friends.
Okay.
That counts, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Okay, it wasn't that bad. We had a hotel and everything, but like I was just like,
So like, so I technically went with 2 girls, but it was a group of friends of 2 girls. So it was
Whoa!
weird.
It's
Weird.
It's
Wait,
weird.
more
and
girls than I
threesome.
went with.
Nice.
I was such a shy guy in high school.
Shy guy.
Like,
Has it changed?
He's just not open. He's not
it's
shy.
changed. Still say it's changed. I'm a
Okay.
little more open. Yeah,
Good. People don't. What is it? People don't change. They just evolve.
yeah. I've grown a lot more since high school.
Dude, you're like
I
on
hope
your
so.
you're like on your 3rd type of like Pokemon, dude. You're in your 3rd evolution.
Third evolution. Yeah, I'm on the 3rd
Yeah.
evolution. And
You're
that's
like-
Are you Charizard now?
No.
He's Charmeleon right now. He's not.
Oh,
all the way up.
okay.
He's
He's about to be Charizard.
Yeah,
but not
I'm
yet.
about to be. I'm on the edge of Charger. You know Charmeleon? You remember the cartoon? Charmeleon was being an asshole.
Yeah, he was just an
He's like,
asshole.
nah,
Yeah.
man, I'm not gonna do what you.
I ain't
He's
down
like,
with
you
this
slave
shit.
Thor. Charmeleon's like, nah. He just be. He just be fucking blowing
This
O's
is
and shit
dick.
inside. You never seen that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Right now you're glowing.
That's me.
You're glowing to
But
change.
he was ready,
you know?
and then he
And
evolved
this-
to Charizard.
But that's so
That's
sad
me.
because he saved fucking he was the first evolve. Like his tail's about to fucking burn out.
Yeah, all that work didn't matter. You know
Didn't
what?
matter because
What did you do
Charmeleon was
for-
like, "Fuck
what
you,
you did
bitch."
for me recently.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter how
Right?
good you treat people. Matters what you just did for me. Right there. That's right
That's
there.
sad.
People suck. Facts.
The things we
Pokemon,
learned
that's
from
what Pokemon taught
Pokemon.
me. Pokemon taught me. People are selfish. They suck,
But
and you have to accept that.
remember Squirtle Squad. You realize, all right,
Squirtle's an ex-gangbanger.
No,
that became good. Then he realized, you know what?
I don't know if he came good. He just
He realized, like, you know what? I'm not gonna go to
Hey,
jail.
you can't take the hood out
I'm
the
not
hood
gonna
rat,
go to
dude. You
jail.
can't take the hood out the hood rat. You can't take Squirtle out of the Squirtle gang and expect good shit to
But
happen.
he was still like, you know what? I want to find
Right.
peace. I want to help
he
you
chilled
out.
out until he
Squirtle
put
was
some
gangster
glasses on.
for
Yeah,
some
and he's
the,
like,
the fucking Lokes
who
on. He
we
was
gonna
like,
stab? Who we gonna fuck up?
yeah. What's
What's up,
really
fool?
good? What's really
What's
good?
up?
With his fucking Modelo and high socks on.
Shout out Pokemon.
So, what else has been going on in the post-COVID world for my friends
dang
here?
Fuck.
This is gonna be an ongoing saga. I mean, I hope you guys join, follow along.
Yeah, I'll talk about it. I don't care
hit that
anymore.
follow button on Twitch.
Remember to swipe right on Dwayne.
Yeah, if you see his face on your Tinder, just swipe right out of pity.
Give him that super swipe. That super one.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about you, Percy? What have you been up to?
What about me?
I don't know.
About me.
But like,
I feel like we had topics. Did you have like a TikTok thing? You wanna talk about?
I am now addicted to TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, so Esselis just joined TikTok.
I have not joined. I watch TikTok. I have not joined TikTok.
You haven't
but
made
you're
it
part of
yet?
it. You're part of the. You're part of it. It's
You ever made one?
I haven't made any TikTok. I haven't made any videos.
You're not official yet.
No,
No, wait,
I
but-
watch videos and I send them to people's, and I think something's funny, I like it, and you know, sometimes there's a girl dancing, and then that fucks up your whole algorithm. But then, you know, you go back into it, all the comedy stuff and video games, you go back into it.
Yeah.
But it's fun when you find the good stuff, and it's terrible when you find the terrible stuff.
Okay. What's the best thing you've found, or one of the best things?
One of the best things I found was, actually sent it to Percy, is this guy rapping with nothing but anime references.
I loved it. I ended up fucking liking it and putting it on my Spotify. That's how much I ended up liking it.
Wow.
Spotify.
Yeah,
It's on Spotify?
yeah, it's on Spotify.
It's on Apple Music because I don't have.
You know Spoofy?
I mean, I do, but I don't use it.
But it was
it's personal.
so he sent it to me. I'm like, all right, it's fucking dope. And I'm like, oh my god, I caught 98% of the references.
There was a shit ton of references, dude.
And I'm like, these are fucking great. And I told him, oh my god, I fucking caught 98. He's like, I got one.
Like, I got some. I got a couple of on there.
The best one was Pegasus.
Oh yeah, catch me in your eye like I'm Pegasus. Like,
See, I got that because
And I'm like, that's fucking dope.
I don't even like Yu-Gi-Oh, but I got that reference.
It's okay, Slunk. It's okay.
No, I don't watch. I don't know.
He's like, it's TikTok and anime. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
I'm
Hey,
fucking.
you fucking nerds.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna set this lighting and all this shit up. Like,
No, but dude, like, I really like the people that I'm finding on there. There's this one dude who he just moved to East LA, and all he's doing is just going to like the big like restaurants and going, well, what's good to eat here? Oh, really? Fucking just eats fucking the good food that is around East LA. Like,
That's
going to
cheating. I feel like that's
teppanyaki and taco
cheating.
shops.
why is that cheating?
Because anybody could do that.
That's
But
and
you
that's the
didn't-
point.
But you didn't do it.
I didn't, but I could.
Then
What am I
do
gonna
it.
go pick up on this guy's hype? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's not unique to me.
But he
go to
did it.
a good restaurant.
Show me the Valley.
right.
What are the Valley
Yeah,
restaurants
do
like?
it. Do the Valley one.
Nice.
Valley
Valley.
breweries.
Just,
Hey, I got 818 Brewery down the street from where I live, and
Just do it.
You know, I run into creepers over there,
Oh god.
so I don't go there anymore.
Well,
Because I'm
okay.
creeping, I'm creeping, and
It was bad. Like it was bad. Like some guys were. It was
You
awkward.
guys are what?
It's just weird. Listen, it don't matter where you go.
Are they
There's
hitting
weird
at
people.
you or what?
Anyway, so
I don't know.
so TikTok, yeah.
So yeah, so like I was saying, like there's a lot of bad shit. We've talked about all the bad stuff that's on there. Just people pointing to signs and
Oh, God.
this thing and fucking.
You say this,
Ding.
and they do that.
And they got catchy music
blah,
going?
blah, blah, blah.
And then-
God.
My dad was born here. My mom was born here. I'm
and
this.
and I'm this. Fucking. But like, then you find like all these like, people doing like good skits or having like awesome music or their clips from Twitch that they're putting onto TikTok, and that's the stuff I gravitate towards. And then I get that one girl that's dancing, and then you get all, like, all these other things that are happening there.
But you still watch the whole video, though.
Of course.
Because it's like talent.
What depends.
What's the longest video on TikTok? Isn't it only 60 seconds?
I don't even know how long they are.
I thought it was
Like, there's some good
there's
compar-
strict.
There's some good comedians on there. There's a guy, the guy who does all like the Mexican like shit, like the what
The
like
workout stuff? Is that guy on there? The
Huh?
guy who does the fucking lope stretches and shit?
I'll tell you what.
There's a lot of workout stuff on there.
I'll tell you what. I had like a little bit of a jealous like problem with people who are making careers out of just fucking dancing. Because I'm thinking like I wanted to learn computer science. I wanted to learn like engineering and like try to make a life for myself, earning money, doing something where I build things for humanity. And like these people who fucking took dancing classes are making more money than me, kind of like made me angry at first.
But you dance.
Made me angry
All
at
you gotta do
first.
is dance and talk about tech.
That's a great idea, fantastic, love it.
Dance tech. There you go.
I could build a computer while like doing like
Watch that.
So
I
it's
don't
gonna be
have-
shuffling and bending
And,
a
like-
computer at the same time.
like flossing and like whatever.
CPU in this.
CPUs in this house. CPUs.
in this house.
God damn it! Why is that such a good idea? And so yeah, but when I started to learn like the toxicity of like certain YouTube channels and like how certain people who got famous in YouTube who are ended up being like complete fucking assholes and this and that, I'm like, all right, that's fine. I mean,
That's like we could
That's
be
not-
assholes.
It's not
Yeah.
in you.
Oh, we're gonna be assholes.
could
Let's
be in
go.
you.
No, trust me, I fucking am a sucker for YouTube drama. I am daytime TV watching YouTube drama. Like, I don't know why. I can't fucking stop watching it.
Like
Like,
Days of Our Lives.
I just care
So
about.
what-
I just.
YouTube.
So what is YouTube drama? Like, what have you seen that's YouTube drama?
Oh my god! All right.
There you go.
Oh.
Sorry, there's a ton, right? So there's like James Charles. That was the big one, right? The
Who's
makeup
that?
artist.
That's
Is
the
that,
one-
is that with the no eyebrows?
There you go.
Okay.
Well, let us explain.
The one who supposedly was like forcing people into like sexual situations who are younger, who was a big like makeup artist.
He had, like, his own makeup line.
that's
But then,
right.
but then he wasn't guilty. But then he was guilty. But then he wasn't guilty.
So we're gonna go fuck him up.
No. I'm just saying like, there's
We're gonna have
drama.
a makeup line. That's what I'm hearing.
Got it.
So that's one, and then there's like what's his name? Devin Dubnik.
What's that? I haven't heard that one.
He's like a vlog squad.
Mhm.
They were like a group of like vloggers, and he was like the one with the biggest following.
Yeah.
And there was like all this drama about him making people do stuff, but he would never do stuff himself. And it was parts where people would live in this like house and create content together.
Content house.
Content houses, and they would they would do stunts, and they would be the ones that would get hurt, and they would be the ones that would get embarrassed and exploited. And it was like, is this a cult? Like, what's going on here? Like, it started to get kind of like problematic.
So imagine us doing the one chip challenge because I forced you guys to do it and then I didn't participate.
Yeah. So he
No,
could so
you're
he could-
fucking part of this.
so he could look at the camera and be like, ha ha ha.
Look at these dumbasses.
Yeah.
But no, I am a dumbass too.
For the record, we're also asking like, nope. If you're not doing it, we're not fucking doing it.
No.
I was the first to volunteer, right?
That's beyond the point. The thing is, the YouTube drama exists
Yeah.
because there are assholes like that exist that exploit others to like make entertainment.
Yeah.
And there's two issues with that, right? Is one is to be that person that does that. So like you're willing to like exploit people who are your quote unquote friends to like get content. Curious. And then two, to be the person who follows that content and enjoys it.
Yeah.
Like that's weird. So I'm thinking like, okay, so what about Jackass?
Those guys just fucked themselves up.
We like Jackass. We enjoyed it.
I wasn't a big Jackass guy.
I love Jackass,
Yeah.
I'm still
but they did it.
But everybody
I
did
get it for other people, yes.
The thing is, though, like you said, they did it to themselves. All of them did it. Nobody was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna."
But
do
they're
it.
all trained professionals,
How
right?
is that trained professional?
People used to be a rodeo or
According to the intro, these are all
Yeah,
trained professionals.
yeah,
right?
they're
well,
not.
they used to be like stuntmen and rodeo clowns and shit. Like they did.
Yeah, Johnny Knoxville
They
was a
did
rodeo
this
clown,
shit.
too.
Like this is what they did. This is who they are. But they're like, hey, we're just gonna fucking freestyle this shit that we do for money.
That was more of a like. This is how we
I'm gonna
skirt
sit
the
in a porta
law.
potty and you're gonna flip it upside down. Ooh.
The poop is everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
People.
What was it? Was it Johnny that broke his?
Urethra.
Yeah, and he had to
Oh.
get. Yeah.
He had to have a
On the
catheter for a year and a
motorcycle,
half.
on the motorcycle stunt, he broke his urethra, so he had to have a stint in for how many years?
Like a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah. And
And he was arguably the main guy, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Him and Steve-O were like the top.
yeah.
guys.
And now they're like older, more calmer.
Old and decrepit and like
they're all
on
busted
canes
up and
shit.
broken, and now it's
Well, Steve-O was like completely reformed, right? Like,
I don't
Hey,
know. Last
for
time I
real?
saw him, he was
Look,
taped to a billboard.
That
in
doesn't
LA.
matter though. The fact that no, let me tell you why. This is the man that at one point everyone's like, yeah, he's gonna be the first one to die from because he was a drug addict.
Yeah.
He would do all this crazy shit, and
Yeah.
he went to like fucking South America, fucking got clean.
Everyone finds himself in Africa, right?
First
And
off,
then-
how do you follow so much
America.
of Steve-O? How do you know so much about him?
Because the inspiration, I watched a lot of.
You were
inspirational
inspired by
videos.
Steve-O?
No, I have inspirational videos, and that one,
Ah.
especially like
I watched his TED Talk.
there was one where he saved the dog in.
Oh, the doggo.
Yeah, saved the dog, and because the dog kept following him, he's like, well, all right, and then he ended up taking care of it, and the hotel's like, well, you can have pets. He goes, well, fuck you, washed the dog, and then he ended up taking it outside and just took care of this pet, and like that was his basically the moment
This is
he
a redemption story for you.
yeah.
It's the anime storyline, right? He's
Yeah.
like, he saw him like
I
get
don't know.
messed up, and then
You see the guy who's taking
redemption
care of
arc.
dogs. You see the guy who duct taped himself to a billboard for an advertisement.
I don't see that. I see the man that saved a poor innocent pupper.
I see the man who used to
Fair
do
enough.
whippets and from fucking Nas and all
Oh,
this crazy
God.
shit.
Yeah.
And now he does it. And
He used to
he's
be
grown.
about that life. Now he's not so much.
and
About
then
that
you
life.
have with Bam Margera just being the being now the fuck up to the fact that
Oh yeah, I guess fuck up.
Steve-O and fucking Johnny Knoxville like are the ones like, hey dog, like you need to calm down. Like, we need to put you in rehab, and he's fucking being belligerent and being an asshole. But
Then he used to beat up his stepdad on TV all the
Leave that
time.
out.
Yeah.
I'd never forget that. He's like, "Oh, it's my stepdad."
No, it's not his stepdad. I think it's his dad.
That's not his dad. Is that
Yeah.
dad?
So,
Yeah, that's his dad.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Bill.
his dad.
Yeah.
oh, I love
Hey.
Phil. Phil's my boy.
Phil was his
Bill,
dad.
and then he would call
I
his
would
mom
never
ape.
think to do something like that to my father because he put
Oh,
me.
my father
he
would've
put
put me in
in
the ground.
concussion for a month.
Oh,
That's what you guys are in the Jackass, see?
y'all would never have heard
Not
from
good
me
enough
ever
for
again.
Jackass.
If I ever did that, my dad would probably kill me and be like, "Well,
Yeah.
Well, this is
And
what he
you-
wants.
and you did, yeah.
He wants to die now.
yeah. Oh, you just tricked me."
But
And
that's
you're
who he
dead.
is to me, like forever. That was his standout moment where I was like, "Oh, this is who he is."
He was always like that, but once his best friend died,
Yeah.
it just downhill. Once wasn't it?
Brian's done.
Yeah, after that, dead.
Why are we talking about Jackass?
All this to say that, like, yeah, I don't mind the TikTok dancers. Like, they're fine by my book. Like, they're not the worst thing on the
Some
internet.
left
They used to
field.
be, but not anymore. You want to shuffle on Venice to the same fucking song 10 times in a row? Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
My thing right now is reusing the same songs for everything. Oh no!
Oh God!
Oh, no.
That's
The
why I don't
minute
know.
you
No,
hear
no.
that, the minute you hear that,
Next,
oh no, next, fuck it. I don't.
give a
I
shit what's going
don't.
on.
It could be the funny shit. Nope,
You've ruined it.
gone.
I'll say this, and this is like fucking mega creepy. Mega
Oh,
creepy.
God.
But I hate it when I go like, oh, this is entertaining. Let me go down this rabbit hole and see what other people are making. And then like the next like 18 clips are like 10-year-olds doing that shit. And I'm just like, I don't want to see.
I don't wanna watch videos of
like,
kids.
Get
I
your
don't-
fucking phone away from your fucking kid. Like what the fuck? Why is your kid? Why?
Yeah.
And do these parents even know that their kids are making these videos?
No, of course not. You know
I'm
why?
sorry.
They know
I didn't mean to
there's-
get so serious.
the
Not
thing
bad.
is,
And
there's a gap. There's this thing where a lot of parents don't have the understanding of certain technologies or they're not up to date with certain things. And you just have no idea what their kids are doing. They
Are they
have
grandparent
no
kids?
clue.
Parents? Like what?
No clue.
How old are these parents?
They didn't grow up on MySpace, you know.
Right? There's a generation where their parents are completely
you're not wrong
detached
there.
from all those things and they have no idea.
They were not friends with Tom.
No, there's a lot of people who don't have that friendship that Tom established with everybody on MySpace.
Come on, is that looking back picture from the whiteboard?
He's typing.
Classic.
He's doing that whole thing. Yeah.
There's people on our chat that have no idea who that is.
MySpace?
Tom on MySpace.
All that. MySpace, Tom.
They should be embarrassed. Do a Google search.
that old.
It's like the old internet. That's like
That was.
Oh,
I
no,
mean,
old
it was
internet was
almost
bad.
like the seed that created everything that we have now, in a sense.
TikTok loves to put like millennials versus boomers versus Gen Z versus all of that. Just like, if you know this song, you know which generation you belong to. And stuff
what's
like
after Gen Z? What's
Why?
the next one?
Zoomers. Gen Z.
I have no idea.
Zoomers.
Is that it?
right?
And we
Yeah.
just end there
I
and
think
then done?
Until someone else calls it up.
I always felt like we were like in between, kind of.
No,
No,
you know,
Because
we're
we like
millennials.
things from
no.
both.
So the sad part is, from what I heard, that we're millennials, but since we're so close to like the beginning of it, was it geriatric?
Geriatric.
Millennials like this. What the fuck?
we're old
Just-
millennials.
Just fucking give us our own term, and then
Nah, we don't deserve one because we're not Gen X, we're not Gen Z.
yeah, we just got
So we're
screwed.
millennials.
We're just whatever.
We're 1980 to like
But
2000.
the thing is like, oh, you're not real millennials because blah, 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 like
Real millennials like this. I'm like, I don't like that. Hear that all the time. It upsets me. So I'm like, I don't like to identify as anything. I am just.
We're non-binary.
I'm a non-binary millennial.
I am just me.
I'm a
Non-binary.
fluid millennial.
Like, where is your
Gender
political
fluid.
stance? Like, I don't have one.
You should put that on your profile.
I won't. if a girl has like, any political anything, I swipe left. They can go away. I don't care.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, like
why would
if
you
you
want
have to post,
Why would you want to?
like if you have to draw in if you're looking for a mate and like you have to post political stuff to draw in a mate, that's not someone I'm gonna be interested in. Like in general, like if I met somebody at a bar and they start talking about, I'm part of the Green Party. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna buy
Damn, I'm
you.
down. We're
I'm
Green
not-
Party? Let's go.
I'm not buying.
Yo, you mean like marijuana? What's the
Nah,
Green Party.
that was an example to not say
to
anything else.
alienate anyone?
Exactly.
I wanted to make sure
I'm
I
not
asked
interested
myself
in
the
that.
right
Like, that's
vibes,
not what I
so-
want to know about you. That's not how I want to connect with you. It's not through your politics. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, politics is it's its own beast.
It's your identifier.
No,
Like in Easy A. What's your identifier?
no,
Having big boobs.
no. I don't have that either.
One day, Dwayne.
I don't have anything going.
We're gonna spend
Keep eating.
the dope funds for your breast enlargement.
Do you want C's or D's?
I need some kind of enhancement. Shit,
Like Kanye said, puts on some D's.
I missed that. Rich Boy. Shout out Rich Boy. Throw some D's
He's
on
watching
there.
this podcast right
He's
now.
probably he might be.
Yeah, he
never-
will. He will. We'll,
If,
we'll
if he's
hashtag him.
alive, I don't know.
We'll hashtag.
What?
I just said
Actually,
I
you're
don't
right.
know.
You're,
Yeah,
you
Tone
don't
Loc
know.
just died.
Who knows?
Did he?
Tone Loc died?
What?
Yeah, Tone Loc just died.
Oh my god.
No, not Tone Loc.
Are you serious?
Bismarcky.
No, wait.
Bismarcky.
Oh my
Are you
God,
serious? Wait,
stop.
no, wait. What?
Don't mix.
No,
you're-
Bismarcky was
Bismarcky
supposed to be
died,
dead, but
yes.
not dead. But
But
you
he's-
think he's dead.
Yeah, Bismarcky's dead.
Bismarcky
No, but
died.
the-
I heard that.
No, but
Tone
Bismarcky's
Loc.
dead.
I have not heard anything about Tone
No,
Loc.
Bismarcky. I mixed up my.
but they said that he
Your
wasn't
90s
because.
hip hop.
Yeah. I was watching Ace Ventura. I'm sorry.
So
Jesus.
officially, he's.
I think Biz is dead.
This is dead.
Bismarcky's died. Yes.
He's dead.
He died.
Percy, stop it.
Percy,
He's
he's no
dead.
longer a friend.
Say he's just a friend. Say he's just shout out Bismarcky. Rest
I'll
in peace.
pick you.
Bismarcky.
I thought it was like he was, but he wasn't because in his own like no, he's still alive, barely, but it's not official.
No, he's
No man, you making that up?
He's dead as the Haitian president. All right,
Oh
guys.
my
Thank
God.
you so much for joining us on our first
I cannot take you
dope
anywhere.
podcast.
God
We
damn
want to
it.
thank you guys so much, especially everybody who joined us in the chat for the live stream. We're going to be putting this on our YouTube probably in a couple of days. If you guys want to revisit it, all this glory. We're still working out the kinks, as you can tell. We're going to
We
be...
got kinks.
We got kinks, lots of kinks, lots of kinks.
I got like 2,
Is that on your profile?
Yeah, go
not listed.
So we want to thank you guys again for hanging out with us, watching us today, and rewatching our videos on YouTube. And hopefully you guys continue to support us. Thank you for all the subs that came in today. I don't want to forget that.
Shout out chat.
Shout out chat. I know we're like still working out how we're gonna do this, whether we're gonna like read chat or not. But we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out as we go along.
Biz alive, dick.
No, he's fucking. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you guys next week on our podcast. Join us probably at some point in time. We're gonna be doing some video gaming. Cheers. Thank you guys.
Bye.
We got Dwayne, Percy, myself, Slunk, Edgar.
I'm Edgar.
We'll see you guys next week. Cheers. Bye bye. Shit, how do I stop the podcast?
It's on your tech.
Shut up.
Just close out of everything.
Okay, unplug some shit.
Pull the power cord.
I got it.